So, Paul, I've heard you talk about marriage and children, childbirth and children, as rekindling some of our own past.
Right.
So, can you explain?
Yeah, because that I've seen, and maybe, yeah, exactly. Because what happens in the honeymoon phase, the person we're with invariably meets our unmet needs. It's magical. I call it God's carrot. That person is perfect. They accept me, they hear me, they love me. Then you get married. When you get married, the unconscious bubbles up because marriage recalls your mother and your father. It recalls their relationship. And over time, we begin to make our mates into one of our parents. At the same time, since I haven't healed my unmet need myself, I project that on my wife, or if I was a woman, I project it on my husband. We make one of our parents into, we make our loved one into one of our parents because we're addicted to the familiar. All addiction is addiction to the familiar. We're all addicted, but we don't realize it. So now I start this whole recall of my parents and project it onto my loved one. It's insanity. Then we have children, and then my childhood comes up. So I'm going to say I'll be very accepting of my child because my father was very critical, and I'm going to be there for my child. Well, the truth is, I can't be there for my child, and I can't be accepting fully of my child if I'm not accepting of myself, and if I'm not there for myself. So I pass it on to the next generation. Simply that. Or I want them to be so much and have so much more that I have, I become the permissive parent, and I have kids that know I'm full of crap and eventually will rebel, and the same thing happens. Because a child knows instinctively, before it picks up all the barriers, are you telling the truth or not? They know if you love them and how you love them, but they also know they need something that you can't give them. That's it. So that's why family therapy is so important. Perinatal therapy is so important. Prenatal therapy is so important in order that we could heal ourselves. Another reason for family therapy, perinatal and neonatal therapy, and I might have mentioned this before, but it can't be said enough, is so we clear out the past and could deliver children into the present. To me, the Immaculate Conception is a child born free of parental projections through parents that love themselves and love each other and realize the sacredness of life and the beauty of life and love life, period. That's all there is. Life rules. Life is in control of everything. We're not. We have to learn to be in relationship with all life.